What if I told you the most important conversations of your life don't happen on stages, rather at a kitchen table, in a parked car, or a slow walk around the neighborhood? Stay tuned. Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Sunup Conversation. Today I want to talk about something very impactful but simple. That is, human connections in ordinary moments. We live in a world that celebrates the big gestures, the surprise party, the grand speeches, the highlight reel moments. And those are great, but most relationships aren't built in grand moments. They're built in small ones. At the table, after dinner, in a car, when the radio is off and the conversation gets real, on a walk when the pace slows down enough for someone to finally say what's been on their mind. And here's a principle I've come to believe very deeply. What you say isn't as important as how close you sit. Think about that. So often we feel pressure to know the right words, to fix it, to solve it, to give advice that sounds wise and polished. But the truth is, many times, people don't need our words. They need our presence. We don't always know what to say when someone is hurting. We don't always know how to respond when someone is overwhelmed. We don't always have a perfect answer, so sadly, we then avoid going near them. But we can sit close. We can listen. We can stay a little longer. We can make more space. There's something powerful about proximity, about leaning in instead of checking out, about putting the phone down and looking someone in the eye and letting them finish their sentence. Human connection doesn't require brilliance, it requires attention. Some of the most meaningful conversations I've ever had didn't involve some life-changing advice. It involved times when I was fully present. No rush, no distraction, no performance, just being present. And here's what I've noticed. When I slow down enough to share simple moments, trust grows. Walls come down and hearts open. Connection isn't built through perfection, it's built through consistency. A few extra minutes at the dinner table, a quiet drive without a destination, a walk where you actually listen instead of planning your next response. Small, sincere moments often matter more than big gestures. And the beautiful part, anyone can do this. You don't need a megaphone, you don't need a title, you don't need the perfect words. You just need to sit close, be present, lean in, pay attention, and listen with your heart. So maybe the most important conversation you'll have today won't be dramatic or loud. Maybe it will be simple. Maybe it will be quiet. And maybe, just maybe, it will happen because you chose to sit a little closer. If this message encouraged you, share it with someone who values real connection. Like the video and subscribe to Sunup Conversation. And tomorrow morning, when the sun comes up, look for a simple, quiet moment, because sometimes the small moments carry the greatest impact. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, take care.